going on, everyone? It's Chris, and welcome to the finale of SSX 3. At least it should be. I hope. So, we got one last thing that I want to do before we end off this series. I guess you could call it a mini-series. It only lasted for, what, month? It was about a month, I would think. Knew it. No, it lasted 2 months, I think. I think we started back in March. Look at that. It's been 2 months since we started. So yeah, 14 episodes in, and it looks like we're about to embark on one last adventure. Unfortunately, we'll watch the cutscene here. The plane slowly, somehow just levitating perfectly still, and Luther landing on top of the peak. I have 30 minutes to go from the top to the bottom. I think I'll be okay. Let's go. We got, even when I was focusing on, the trick race, the mountain tricks or whatever, the all peak jam, that's what it's called. It was 30 minutes. I got down there with like 11 minutes to spare. I'm gonna be able to focus a lot more on this now. I mean, really, I should be giving like 5 minutes per race, because it's this. It's well, no, I'm sorry, it's 5. So 5 divided, so 6 minutes. So if I dip below 24 minutes here in this section, then I'm in a very bad spot. not in the, well, no, see, maybe not, because I fly through the first two, the last two races. At least that's what I'm hoping will happen. Who knows? I think we're going to be able to beat Simon's time and put an end to this damn series. So what I mean, I said that I would talk about stuff when we finally got to here, but I feel like I don't want to talk about a lot of stuff, because I'm not too sure at the moment, because this is going to be put up Wednesday, and so much can happen, trust me. Many things can happen between now, and look how much news, sports and real life, has happened in like the past 3 weeks at least. Or at least in a span, to pick a span of like 6 or 7 days during this month, and tell me everything that happened. It's gonna be a lot. So it's hard for me to like pick a topic and just roll with it, especially since I'm gonna end up dating myself. But I guess what I could talk about, for anyone that's really interested, I don't know. I feel like if I did start talking about it, people would be like, it's not why I want to watch this series. I didn't want him to talk about football. Or any, I could talk about just sports in general. I don't know. Well, hockey's been going on. Hockey and basketball have both been going on, which, oh shit. Alright, well see, look at that. We're already at the bottom. We're good. Psh, we're okay. It's all good. You know what I was gonna say, actually. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, the hockey and basketball playoffs have been going on pretty well. And as of Friday, April 22nd, prior to those games that are later that day, I've been really loving hockey thus far. Loving the hockey playoffs. I'm a Rangers fan, so of course I'm disappointed with the way the Rangers have been playing, because they are down 3-1 in the overall series. I'm down by a second? Shit. Really? You wanted to take that long to turn around? Thanks. Whatever. We're gonna keep going. We're strong. We can keep going. Yeah, Rangers are down 3-1 at the moment to the Pittsburgh Penguins. And we've had times in the past where miracles have happened. And, oh god, I'm really just shitting the bed right now. There's been times when miracles have definitely happened. That is true. With the Rangers in the past few years, they beat both the Penguins after being down 3-1, and great. and we've beaten the Capitals last year. Is 3-1. We were down 3-1, and we were able to come back. So yes, it's possible. I just don't think with the team that we have now that we're going to be able to do it. I just don't think we were strong enough. But that's okay. I'd rather have the Rangers be eliminated for just my stress levels to be kind of down during the playoffs. But even without the Rangers, well, you know me. I'm someone that just loves sports in general. I don't really care what the teams are. I would probably watch the game because, it's available to me and I like it. And I always get hyped while watching any game if it's really good. Last night, this is definitely last night was a really good double overtime matchup between the Blues. Oh god, okay. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm really flying all over the place. I don't think I'm gonna have much success. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, it was a double overtime game between the Blackhawks and the Blues. It was such a good game, man. That's something I was thinking about today too. So, anyways, the game was tied 3-3, and it was goals back and forth. It was what happened was, I believe it was tie. It was a 1-1 right out the gate, and then Blackhawks took a two goal lead, and then the Blues jumped in and took a lead. I keep on forgetting what I was going to say. Took the lead. They tied it, rather. They tied it 3-3, and then went to double overtime, and it was hell because I had to get up in the morning and it was on for so late. But it was awesome, dude. It was so cool. And I rave about football all the time, but there's something about hockey that is just, and specifically playoff hockey, that is just so intense and so much fun to watch. What I've realized was that, in games where it gets completely shut out, like in baseball is usually kind of boring, but when you don't have either team score for a while, and it's just 0-0, there's no excitement at all. It's boring. It gets boring. If you have a defensive shutout of any kind, or just no score either way in football, that gets boring too. Basketball, I mean, how long could they really stay 0-0? I don't know, but even then, there's times where blowouts happen, and it's not really that exciting. I don't really care what the score is in hockey. It is always, I don't know, I guess if it's a massive lead, then I guess it kind of gets upsetting to watch after a while, but, there was a game that the Blues and Blackhawks had, it was the first game of the series that was 0-0 throughout the entirety of the game, all the way up until they reached overtime and the Blues ended up winning it. And to me, that was one of my favorite games of the playoffs, because even though there was no score whatsoever, it was still so exciting. It was so, the defense is fun to watch in that sense. Where, and football has very fun defense as well, and there's some fun defense in basketball. The baseball, but, I don't hate baseball, by the way. I understand why people say it's boring. But there's something about hockey defense that is just fan-freaking-tastic. I'm down by 25 seconds, that's not good. But it's okay, I think I'm going to be able to make a comeback. I'm confident in myself that I'll be able to make a comeback. Crap, I forgot. I keep on forgetting what I'm gonna say, dude. So yes, so that's hockey in my opinion. Anything, no matter what happens, it's always exciting to me when it comes to playoff hockey. Regular hockey, when it's just kind of a few teams go after each other for like a little bit of an exhibition. You know, they're just trying to improve on their records, whatever. That's not as fun. Okay, I need to hold on. What's the button? Select. It's just, oh my god. I was gonna stay there for a while. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Now I'm gonna start to get worried. Hopefully, yeah, I need 5 minutes for each right now. That's what it's looking like to me. Looks like I'm gonna need 5 minutes for each. But yeah, so that's my love of hockey, and it's so cool. I do love it a lot. And then tomorrow, when you guys see this, or when this gets uploaded, tomorrow, Thursday, is the NFL draft, which is, I would easily be on Twitter and participating in all the fun of it, and I don't know why I just did that, because I think I just took off a shit ton of time for myself, but anyways, but I'm not gonna be able to see the first round of the draft. I'm gonna record it, and I'm shutting off Twitter, I'm shutting off everything. I'm not gonna see anything that happens. I want to watch it on DVR, because I don't want to be spoiled to see what happens, who gets taken, because that's always fun to me. For anyone that's not a sports fan or anything like that, and I know that there's some people who are like, why the hell do you want to watch a draft? And I get it. I absolutely understand. Like, what is the point? There's something about, there's a few things. There's the idea of seeing, okay, who is my team going to take? Who is the future of the franchise? Who is going to be leading my team, and be able to see them in person for the first time, or not in person, but like seeing them get drafted, seeing them in in your team's hat for the first time, and all that kind of jazz. It's interesting to many people, and what's also, I guess this is not something that most football fans lack, but it's also very, like, people are touched by it as well, because it's a big moment for these kids' life who work all their lives to be football. Like, you always hear, like, or not always, but you always hear some little kids that are like, oh, I want to be a football player when I grow up, and it's like one of those things that people aspire to, and to actually see it happen, and see the happiness on their faces, it's a really, to me, I like it. It's a beautiful moment, and I always like that. So there's multiple reasons that I watch it, but I understand that people are like, what's the point? Because, yeah, I guess it's not really the sport. Anything like that. Alright, enough sports. Let's talk the channel. Let's do a little bit of an update video. Because I think that anyone's not a sports fan, it's kinda like, stop talking. Just stop. Can we just do something else at the moment? I'm gonna get crashed into the wall. I knew that was gonna happen. So yes, this channel, what the future holds right now is that the ideal situation right now is that going into summer, I'll be able to start putting out 7 videos a week. Potentially 8. Because, well, yeah, I can say, because I did talk about it on Twitter. Madden, oh, see, look, 42 seconds ahead. Look at that. See, now I'm on track. Now I feel better. I wonder what happened during that match that would have put me ahead, or what happened to him, more so, that caused him to fall so far behind. I don't know. But anyways, so the idea scenario right now is that with Madden coming back in May at some point, I'm planning on releasing a trailer for it. Yes, it's gonna be, I'm making a bigger deal than it is, because I always love doing that. I truly do. I don't know. There's something about, like, if people actually get excited for my series, then it's if anyone, really, I don't even care who it is. If anyone gets excited for a YouTube series of mine, it always, obviously it's gonna put a smile on my face, because it's like, oh look, they're into it, like I'm into it. So, I'm gonna release a trailer, not this week, probably next week. It's gonna be closer to when the actual premiere date is, so, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Forgot what I was gonna say again. I get so lost in all the action here that's like, I don't know what do I do. Oh, that's right. So, yeah, so Madden's gonna be happening. Madden will happen. And as well as whatever the Saturday series is, you know, I have the beginner's guide that I just started this past Saturday. So that will, I don't, see, I haven't actually recorded it yet, so I don't know if it's going to be like a one episode thing. I'm just sitting here looking like an asshole. If beginner's guide was a one-off, then I have no idea what I'm doing on Saturdays. I will definitely find something, I'm sure. I was thinking Animal Crossing, just like a little, like a nice little piece of nostalgia for myself. But anyways, so the beginner's guide would be on Saturdays, and then of course the series, whatever series is next after this, which I know what it is, I'm not going to say it, but it is going to revisit an old Let's Play of mine from the other channel, and it will bring back memories to a Let's Play that recently ended. I think I'm using recently loosely, because I'm like, I actually forget when it actually ended, because it's been a while. And we're gonna have it's the same schedule in terms of like we're gonna have the same schedule in terms of like going back and forth between the new series after this one and LA Noire on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that will be a consistent thing. I'll be sticking around. And then from there, I'm actually not too sure. Oh, what the fuck? I think I just glitched the system. Why don't you look at that? I glitched the system. I don't really care about the shortcuts. I just need to keep going. That's all that matters to me. And yeah, if I do one Madden video, it's gonna start out with one Madden video, and it will slowly become two as I have to. The goal is to keep it within between May and then right before the Hall of Fame game, which is August 7th, I believe, this year. So that way it's like your fill of football every week. Really shitty football, but football nonetheless. Speaking of really shitty football to fill your need, arena football. Watch it. Anyways, crap, man. I'm just loving this race at the moment that I'm just getting lost in it, not even knowing what to say next. So it's gonna be new series LA Noire over the course of the week. Fridays, ideally, will become the Big Brother podcast once that starts up again. The Survivor podcast will eventually end. Oh, I've had my boost. Oh, I had the super boost and I was not even using it. That sucks. Completely wasted that. And then Beginner's Guide mixed with... Yes, 1 minute ahead. Cool. Beginner's Guide mixed with Minecraft Story Mode, mixed with Animal Crossing, mixed with whatever, I don't know. That'll depend. And then Sundays will be Madden NFL. And in the future, it'll be Saturdays and Sundays for Madden. So... that doesn't mean that I won't still be releasing like Minecraft Story Mode videos or any like other extra video game videos, but Saturdays and Sundays will definitely be Madden after a while. So we'll see what happens. I feel good about it. Do you guys feel good? I feel good. I'm feeling good about this at the moment. I'm doing really well. So why? What was it about this game that we got? That we fell in love with it? Well, first of all, as far as I remember, this I think. You know, I'm not too sure if we got this when we first got the PS2, like it came with it, or if we bought it. Regardless of what the reason was, it was my sister and I playing this game all the time. I used to do so well with the races. She did well with the freestyle. I think I've told this story before, but I'm just reiterating again so I can have a filler with this. And my sister and I, we played this game so much. We loved it so much. And I always loved the story mode, which is why I wanted to come back to it and let's play it. Because it's always been fun. But that was something that we always did in here. We were always so every day coming home and playing this. That alongside like Animal Crossing, another game that we love just playing together. This is some of our go-to games. But I just never realized. I guess when you're growing up, you know, and I've seen many people talk about this before too, but I guess when you're growing up, you just don't realize how crappy games are, like that you love until you replay them as you grow older, and you're just like, oh, well, well, shit, this is really bad. And like I do love this game. I still do love this game. I just know better than to use the attributes. I think that's just it was a very poor decision on my part, and a poor decision to put it in the game unless it was actually going to be beneficial, which honestly it's not to any of the main things that you do in this game. So yep, bitter. Hashtag salt. So yeah, but I do love this game, and I love the adventure side of things where you are going down from the very tip to the bottom. Like I love this whole thing where you experience all the things that you've done, all the tracks that you've been part of to experience it. It's cool. I like it a lot. And good old Luther. You know what I was thinking about it too the other day. Do I want to return to SSX, an SSX game in the future, or do I want to do SSX Tricky? And as of right now, no. Not necessarily that I'm like sick of this, but it's more so the fact that nothing beats this game in terms of story. SSX 4, in terms of the adventure aspect, absolutely like increases it, but I don't know, maybe I just never discovered it, but there's no real story mode, and if anything, it's just really freaking confusing. I would love to go back to that game and kind of look at it again and be like, oh, wait a minute, maybe this is cooler than I originally thought. I don't know, 2 minutes, 20 seconds ahead, yeah. But I just don't think I'll return to that. And yeah, like I said, SSX Tricky. The one thing I will say the character development for SSX Tricky, even though there's a lack of like thorough story, is fantastic. It is absolutely fantastic. I love SSX Tricky for just the crazy characters. Luther is a main character in that, not like in this game where he's just a cheat character. He actually is a very significant part of it. In fact, I think he's the last character you unlock in the game. Why, I don't know, but I guess fucking I don't know. I don't know, fucking don't ask me. And yeah, overall, I think that this game growing up was always fun. And it is fun still now to do this. It just gets very, very frustrating. I'm going so slow, dude. Gotta speed it up. Gotta lean forward. Get that bend over. Get that butt crack showing, Luther. You have a sex... Yeah, that's another thing that I feel like I've never realized. Is that an undershirt, or is that all his fat? Like, legit. Like, do you see what I'm talking about? Like, his backside here? I want to say it's a shirt. Because if that is skin, that is kind of... At least put that away, dude. I'm body shaming him. My back probably looks like that, honestly. So... I guess I shouldn't really judge. I am... okay. I just wasted so much time. Oh, man. It would suck, like, right here that I just start screwing up everything. And, like, see, I had a point that I was getting to at some point with SSX. Yeah, I feel like what I would have loved even more was that this was a lot, obviously. You know, you have this mountain and you conquer it. And yeah, it took a lot of time, right? But there's a part of me that wishes that there was even more, and there's a part of me that you involve the characters more. Like, have the characters more involved, like you kind of have this like tricky, and have more mountains. I mean, make it like a really long game where people are gonna have to sit for hours racing and stuff, because this only lasted like 14 episodes. Like, yes, that's a lot of time, especially considering the time that I put in, but that was doing both modes for this game at once. If you were just focusing on one spectrum of the game, if you only really cared about the race aspect, the game would be done in like 4 or 5 hours. I think the game should go on for a little bit longer than that. Again, that's just a personal thing. I mean, I understand why some people might not want that, and that's cool. I just personally think it would be awesome. Okay, just go. I missed it. It's fine. We're good. And one last thing before I guess I end it off here. And this is gonna be super late because it's gonna be like a week after it happened. But rest in peace, Prince, dude. I don't think I'm gonna bring it up in any of my other episodes because I don't think it would come up. But rest in peace. I wish I knew him more of an artist, as the artist as he was, and more like I wish I was around in that decade where he was praised that so much, because people are mourning him like they mourned Michael Jackson. And I've heard of him, and I've seen him perform before. I'm very well aware of his impact on music and his impact on many communities out there. But I wish that I experienced that for myself. Otherwise, I wish I could feel like the sadness that everyone else is feeling right now. I know that sounds odd, but you know what I mean. But now, yeah, rest in peace, Prince. He was a legend. And I hope that nothing like terrible comes out, that something really bad happened to him even before this video comes out, because I have no knowledge of at the moment. It just happened yesterday, but I'm recording this. So, alright. We only get 50,000, Jesus. Whatever. Alright. Got a cheat character called Unknown Character. That's kind of weird. Hold on a second. I want to see that. I want to kind of see this unknown character. What's a shame is I don't think I could watch the credits. Let's see here. Gold medals, 6 out of 14. Ugh. Yeah, 46% overall. But I didn't do the big challenges. I didn't really care about the collectibles. The career highlights, I don't even know. I just didn't really care about this game. I didn't care about putting in the time, alright? Jeez, don't judge. Let's go Black Station, I guess. We're almost done. I want to see this unknown character. If he's uninteresting from the looks of it, I'm just not gonna go too deep into it. Alright, yes, I would like to enter. Yes. Yes, quite. I want to enter into that pussy. Alright, rider details, cheat characters. Yeah, no. This guy looks so uninteresting. I was hoping it was gonna be like something ridiculous. I know they have a rabbit cheat character, but whatever. Alright, guys, thank you guys for watching the series. Kind of a boring series, I know. It was kind of just a filler series that I wanted to do. Thought it would be a little bit more better. Hey, it was eventful. It was eventful in a lot of ways because... Not eventful. Because I was yelling through about half of it as well. But no, again, it was fun. It was fun to relive this game again. I look forward to the next series. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Oh god, I'm gonna burp. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.